Hello, this is Chetan Narula for Cricket World, and I come to you for a final time in 2019 IPL. Yes, this is the knockouts week. Just four matches remaining in this season's Indian Premier League, and we are yet to see who is going to be the winner. Of course, the usual suspects in the fray: Mumbai Indians, Chennai Super Kings, Sunrisers Hyderabad, and for the first time in 7 years, it's Delhi Capitals. The name change has worked for them from Delhi Daredevils to Delhi Capitals and straight into this year's knockout. So, what was the story of this final weekend of play in the Indian Premier League? Mumbai Indians beat Kolkata Knight Riders in the last game, and KKR were very dependent on Andre Russell, and he had an off day with the bat, with the ball, and. He was pretty emotional on the field as well because perhaps he was having that bad day. Best players have such days, but Mumbai Indians then powered through and straight to the top of the points table with 18 points. So three teams logged on 18 points. They pushed Chennai Super Kings to second and Delhi Capitals into third. And Sunrisers Hyderabad, as a result, became the first team in IPL history to qualify for the knockouts with just 12 points in their kitty. Other results, it became pretty straightforward after the game between Rajasthan Royals and Royal Challengers Bangalore was washed off last weekend. Few teams in the fray till the very last weekend, but again, it was just about winning and losing, not about the run rate so much, and Kolkata Knight Riders couldn't do anything on the last evening of the league stage. So, the knockouts. How do they line up? Of course, the first qualifier is in Chennai. It's Mumbai Indians versus Chennai Super Kings, which is the sort of the El Clasico of the IPL. Well, Chennai should be disappointed perhaps because they were first, they were pushed down to second. More importantly, Delhi Capitals were second and they were pushed down to third. So if things had stayed the same, Chennai would have been playing Delhi Capitals, who do not like slow pitches. We've seen twice in the league stage that Chennai Super Kings beat Delhi Capitals twice on slow turning wickets. And that is the one weakness for Delhi Capitals. Their batting just becomes a bit unstuck. With Mumbai Indians, well, first of all, they are garnering momentum in every department, and throughout their playing 11. That's the one thing about Mumbai Indians at present. And the other thing is that Chennai Super Kings versus Mumbai Indians, it's always a bit of a spectacle of a match. And currently, Chennai Super Kings are not in the best shape. They're a tad inconsistent. There are a few injuries around. Kedar Jadhav will not be participating in the knockouts. There's a question mark about his World Cup availability. We don't know what's the situation with MS Dhoni. Although you can expect that even a half-fit MS Dhoni will play in the knockouts. So, Chennai Super Kings a bit, at the moment, a bit, you can just say a bit inconsistent, a bit plagued by injuries. Mumbai Indians peaking at the right time. So perhaps not the best matchup that Chennai Super Kings would have hoped for in the qualifier. Now, the eliminator, which is on Wednesday, of course, Sunrisers Hyderabad versus Delhi Capitals. In Vizag, it's going to be a fresher pitch, a better pitch than you would find perhaps in Chennai. And that's why Delhi Capitals will be very happy to be playing that match. I mean, they'll be like, oh, we got lucky, we got lucky. They look more confident as compared to Sunrisers Hyderabad. Delhi Capitals look more confident. They're a young side. And when a young side, which, goes into every game as the underdogs and then suddenly finds itself in the knockouts, that can lift the side even more. The problem with Delhi Capitals is that, a lot of things need to click for them throughout the game for them to win matches. They need a good start, they need a good backup in the middle order, their bowling needs to come together, fielding effort needs to come together, then they will win matches. That is where the inexperience shows in Delhi Capitals. I mean, if there are a couple parts missing, there's nobody who'll just, rise to the occasion and say, okay, I will make sure that those two missing parts are, do not cause us to lose the game. That's not happening with Delhi Capitals. So it's a sum of all parts team. They need to have a perfect day or even a good day to have close games and close out the games, win the games, cross the finish line. That is the sort of team Delhi Capitals is at the moment. Fortunately for them, Sunrisers Hyderabad, well, they are a weakened side at the moment. They're almost like a second string batting lineup. They're missing David Warner, they're missing Johnny Bairstow, both of them with England and Australia now preparing for the World Cup. You have Manish Pandey who is in form, you have Wriddhiman Saha who is chipping in, but the batting just doesn't look as strong. So the only thing for Sunrisers Hyderabad, well, they've been a regular feature of knockouts over the last 4 5 years, especially since Tom Moody came into their team management. So they have the experience of the knockouts, and if they can just somehow trip Delhi Capitals, they will be in with a shout for the second qualifier. So, well, what are my predictions? Well, I think Mumbai Indians, this is their season once again. They are nailed on to win a fourth trophy. The signs are all there. They are a momentum building side. They started slow, picked up the pace, got their batting order right, got their bowling mix right. Their middle order started firing, their top order started firing. So it's a side that has slowly progressed, that has slowly attained momentum, slowly attained gas throughout the tournament. And whenever that happens with Mumbai Indians, they end up winning the title. Of course, you cannot ever ignore Chennai Super Kings. They might look a bit lagging in terms of fitness, but they have so much experience, so much depth, and they know how to win knockout games. 10 times in 10 seasons that they have played Indian Premier League, they've been in the knockouts. MS Dhoni, it's almost like Jose Mourinho. He guarantees you success. And, Chennai Super Kings, you cannot ignore them. My fear for Mumbai Indians is they might win it the hard way, might lose with Chennai again, momentum again in the second qualifier, come back to the finals and win it. That's how Mumbai Indians do it. But I cannot see beyond Mumbai Indians and Chennai Super Kings for a fourth title for either of those sides. My bet, of course, is Mumbai Indians. I'll be very, very surprised if Delhi Capitals win their first title, and I'll be very surprised if a weakened Sunrisers Hyderabad team also lift the title. So for my pick, Mumbai Indians or Chennai Super Kings, but I just have this feeling that Rohit Sharma is going to hold aloft that trophy next Sunday.